Now the PMag is world famous, and Magpul has done a fantastic job making great magazines, also stocks and a lot of other things. But one of the things that's not really known about Magpul is that it does produce a line of accessories that can upgrade your standard GI mag. Now, out of all the things that I'm going to show you today about the replacements, this is the #1 and most important thing that you need to change. The others are extras, to be honest with you. But this is something that's you really need to look at. Now, in a regular Magpul follower, if you take this and push down, it doesn't matter where you push down on the magazine, it goes straight down. Now you take one of the USGI mags, and this one has the old style follower. It's not even the green follower, which is an anti-tilt follower. This is what you see, and look how, in fact, it doesn't matter where you push down, it tends to fall down into the magazine. This is your standard follower. One of the problems with this follower inherently is that when you start to load, it just tilts. And when it does tilt, it can get jammed up and it can cause a real problem with feeding. But the military's already improved those. And here with the anti-tilt follower, you have this piece that comes down, and what that does, it allows the magazine to flow more evenly through the body of the magazine. Now even here with the green follower, which is an anti-tilt follower, as you can see, it'll still cause problems. Now here's a regular aluminum GI mag with a Magpul self-leveling follower. This is what you want. This has a solid channel right here, so there is no way that this is going to tilt in any direction. But while we're at it, we're also going to use one of the Magpul GSGI L plates. This goes on the bottom of your magazine, and it fits something like this, and it's a rubberized bottom to your magazine. It helps when you're dropping your magazines, especially on hard surfaces. And here we have the enhanced self-loading follower already installed. But I'm just going to show you real quick how to put these on your USGI mags. The tools are pretty simple. You can use a punch, or you can use a 223 or 5.56 round to remove your magazine floor plate. I'm going to use the punch because I really prefer it. Now insert your punch right into the hole of the base plate, and then lift up just slightly and pull towards you. Be really careful because this is under tension. The spring is behind here, and as soon as you pull this out, it's going to pop up unless it catches on the lips. There we go. Be careful to save your extra parts. You never know when you might have another magazine malfunction that you need a plate. Let's go ahead and just pull out the old spring and follower, twisting it just a little bit to get it out. Here we are. Now here at the top of the spring where the follower is, you're going to have a little coil that's going to fit into a hole right into your follower. And we're going to just pull it out and then just remove the follower. Okay, you take your self-loading follower and you've got a little tab that comes down with a hole in it. And that's where this little coil is going to fit in. And you're going to want to make sure that this little coil fits near where this little tab comes down. We're going to put the end of it right in the hole, but we're also going to make sure that we get it in between these two tabs, this rear part of the spring. And there it goes, right into place. Now you're going to want to reinsert with the double panels to the front. And that's the only way it'll go, so if you start to put it in backwards, you'll realize that it needs to go the other direction. And then just push it through. Now the USGI L plate comes in two pieces. This is going to contact with the spring, and it's going to give tension to fit into your rubberized pad. It only goes one way. You have a tab here, you have a corresponding cavity at the back. This is a rubberized finish on it. It's really nice, and it has these metal inserts to hold it into the mag. Attaching the L plate can be a little tricky, but once you know how it goes, it actually is really simple. Go ahead and take your spring, and as you depress it, I go ahead and take my base plate and put it on the top. It slides right down in very nicely. Be careful not to bind the base plate as you put it down. And these two corresponding tabs are going to fit under these two tabs on your magazine. So we're going to go a little bit to the rear of the magazine. So we depress it down, making sure that you're behind the tabs, and then you just slide it forward. Now you hear the click because the base plate with the spring clicked right into place. And you'll know it because this is in place and this spot here is in place. Plus there are two little tabs that fit here. You need to make sure that those are in place to retain your L plate. Otherwise, it could come off, especially when you have your magazine fully loaded. You have your magazine follower and it's really smooth. Magpul does a great job on their gear, I'm telling you. Now next we're going to install the USGI Ranger plates. It comes in two pieces. We're going to go through it quickly because you've already seen how to disassemble. Take your plate out, make sure the spring stays in place, then allow the spring to come out. Of course, again, we're going to go ahead and install the enhanced self-loading follower. Installing the follower. Taking our base plate, making sure that tab is at the rear of the magazine. Go ahead and put it into place here, and then just move it forward. This will really allow you to be able to grab your magazine and pull it out of any mag pouch or assault vest or plate carrier. Then you have your self-leveling follower right here. Now years ago, in fact these mags have been around for a long time, we used to tape these little pulls on here, so when you had them in your assault vest, you just grab hold of this paracord and you pull it out and it'll pull the magazine out. Only problem is these things would fold and go in different directions. And really, if you want to do something on a budget, this does work, and I've used them for years. And here's the alternative. I think I'll take the Ranger plate. Next we're going to take our standard PMag and we're going to replace it with the Ranger plate from Magpul. Now the PMag Ranger plate is actually a polymer base, and then it has a rubber coating over the top, and then this is rubberized as well. But it also gives it strength and allows it to hold very securely into your PMag. Okay, take one of your PMag dust covers that comes with your magazine and just depress this area right here with this lip. You just want to relieve the tension and then just push outward toward the tapered end. Of course, this is under tension, so you want to hold on. Simple enough. Take your Ranger plate, slide it right over the lip right here till you hear a click. There you go. Just double check to make sure that everything's in place. You can see the little tab right here, and you can also see it right here at the back. You can grab hold. This really makes a nice addition, again, for pulling out of pouches and chest rigs. There's also a hold here for paracord in case you want to customize your Ranger plate. And always hold on to your base plates in case you ever want to change it back or you have a problem with one of the base plates. It's easy to replace it. Now last but not least, we're going to install one of the magazine assists. It is made from a Santoprene thermoplastic rubber. It's really durable, really strong, and it does have these little grooves at the top to be able to get a good solid grip with your finger. This is a complete rubberized boot that fits over the bottom of your mag. Works very similar to the Ranger plate. So you want to just go ahead and insert your mag, get it over, take your index fingers and just work it down. It does give you a good secure fit. If you want to remove it, you get a really firm grip here, grab hold and just start pulling and it will pull off. So check out all the Magpul magazine accessories. There are a lot of different ways you can go, from pretty much plain Jane to over the top. Of course, wearing tactical gear and vest, it's really nice to be able to get those magazines out quickly. And all of this gear comes typically in 3-packs. It can range anywhere from $5.99 for a 3-pack up to about $18 for a 3-pack, just according to what you're getting. Some of these parts are a little bit more complicated, but they do serve a good purpose for those that are really working on their gear and trying to get as quick as possible, as efficiently as possible. Remember, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So don't overlook these upgrades from Magpul. You may not have a PMag, but you can really update your USGI mags to the 21st century. But the main thing is get out and practice, 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 whatever you have. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. first thing you want to do is just to insert your punch, pull up and out. Now this one was actually, that's too easy. Now it fits just, and you're going to want to, so, but you wanted to press this down first. All too easy.